You're going to find a property immediately and call me and say, oh my gosh, I want to buy a property right now. Great. I need this whole list of documents to get you that pre-approval.
Hey everyone, Justin Cooper with Pine Financial Group. If you're finding us for the first time on YouTube, go ahead and hit subscribe. Hit that notification button as well, so as we have more content come out, you'll get alerted right away. Today I'm joined with my good friend Joe Massey. Joe Massey is a conventional lender. I, of course, and Pine Financial are hard money lenders, so both of us are lenders, which means we deal with clients who want to get loans.
That's right.
And we have to build the loan file.
That's right.
Right? And so, Joe, what are some common things that go into building a loan file?
Sure. So that's a great question. I actually keep it on the back of my business card. So if you have one of my business cards, flip it over to the back side. There's a list. And you guys are going to laugh. I'm going to read this to you because when I apply for a loan, this is how I do it. I pull this out to make sure I don't forget anything. The first thing I'm going to do is call my lender and say, hey, Justin, I want to apply for a new loan. Your document requirements are going to be a little different than mine, depending on the type of loan. But then I'm going to go through some basic information. This is where I work. This is how much money I make. This is my social security number, my date of birth, so you can pull my credit report. And then I'm going to start gathering these documents to email them over to my lender. You have a question?
Right. So you start off by filling out an application, right? Maybe it's online, maybe we do it together over the phone.
Yep.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to gather the documents to support everything you just told me.
That's right, because if I tell you that I make $50,000 a year, you believe me, but I've actually got to provide the written documentation to show you that, right?
Trust but verify.
That's right, that's right. So really simple, guys. 2 most recent paycheck stubs. We need to verify your income for the most recent 30 days. 2 years tax returns and W-2s. 2 months most recent bank statements. That's how we're going to verify your assets and what you have for your down payment and reserves. Most recent 401k, IRA, or any other retirement statements. We get those because they usually come out quarterly, but if they do come out monthly, then we would need 2. We have got to have at least 60 days coverage. The name and phone number of your homeowner's insurance agent. Obviously, we want to make sure the property's insured. If you receive any sort of social security, pension, or disability income, we'll have to have verification of that. So the awards letter or your monthly statement on that. Name and phone number of your real estate agent. Obviously, you're working with an agent usually to find the property. Copy of the sales contract and earnest money check. So once you go under contract, we have to have that contract. That's how we're going to verify the address, the details, the purchase price, etc. And then some things that can be a little bit out of the norm. For some people, if you've recently divorced, we'll need a copy of the divorce decree to see if you're paying or receiving any alimony or child support. Bankruptcy discharge, if you've ever had a bankruptcy in the past, we would need that. And then real simple, verification of your identification, driver's license or passport, social security card. Really important thing, guys, gather this information even before you think you're gonna need it. If I think I'm gonna be looking at homes soon or looking at investment properties, start gathering that information. You can email it over to us, fax, upload it to our secure portal, whatever. Because if you start looking at homes and you haven't gathered that information, guess what's gonna happen?
It's going to get delayed.
It's going to get delayed, but you're going to find a property immediately and call me and say, oh my gosh, I want to buy a property right now. Great. I need this whole list of documents to get you that pre-approval. And you do too, right? Even for hard money.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I don't need everything that Joe said, right? That's one of the differences between hard money and conventional loans. Hard money is usually easier to get. And one of the ways it's easier to get is less documentation. But if you're thinking about buying rental properties today or tomorrow, knowing that list that Joe and conventional lenders are looking at is going to be important because the hard money lender probably won't need more than that. So if you have that amount ready, everything's going to be easier. And so when you go ahead and get pre-approved, first off, right, start talking to your lender because you want to know what price points, what price ranges should I be looking at. So it's really important. And we're going to know because we're going to go through some of this information to make sure where you're going to fall. Now, within that, it could be pretty easy to get those things put together, right? Your taxes, now you need 2 years. I only need 1 year. So once that comes out, you just know, keep in the back of your head where your hard copy is of your taxes. If you have an electronic copy, know where that's saved so that when Joe or I need it or you're ready to get a loan, you can just email it over to us. Same thing with bank statements, right? Whether you get them as a hard copy, a paper copy, or an electronic copy, or both, take those and save them into a certain file or put them in a certain place in your filing cabinet so you know where they are. So it's easy to pull out and pass it on to us.
That's right. The quicker we can get that information from you, the quicker we can give you a decision on your loan. How long does it take, if I were to send you all my documents today, give you my credit report, etc., how long would it take for you to get me a pre-approval?
Pre-approval?
Yeah.
Today.
Exactly.
Same day.
Same way with us, right? If you can gather all this information, send it over to us, we're going to give you a pre-approval the same day. A lot of times people will send us half of it and say, hey, how's it going on my pre-approval? Well, it's not going really well because I need the other half of your documents. So the sooner you can send us stuff, the sooner we can get you pre-approved.
Exactly. And so again, you want to be getting pre-approved as soon as you're thinking about buying a property, because just like Joe said, as soon as you think about it and then you delay and you wait, what's the next thing that's going to happen? A property is going to fall in your lap.
You're going to find one. That's right. That's
exactly.
right. Also, guys, we're going to put this list of documents in the comments section down below. If you have one of my cards, great. It's right there. If you don't, it's going to be on the list, or it's going to be in the comments down below.
Great. And so, Joe, how can they reach out to you directly?
Yeah, you can reach me at my direct number, 303-809-7769, or on my website, loansbyjoemassey.com.
And of course, you can reach us at pinefinancialgroup.com at any time. We'd love to talk to you about getting pre-approved, what that process looks like, what are the steps involved in getting the full loan. Reach out to us anytime. Thanks.